the type of teachers we've got, the type of principal we've got the last 4 to 5 years has changed the whole outlook on this school, and has changed the outlook of the people on this estate towards their thinking of the school. And, you know, it's been fantastic over the last 4 to 5 years. I think it was hard when I first came here, you know, because I think it's the same old story, moving into somewhere where you didn't know anyone. This estate is probably renowned for the lack of activities. I think basically because of the way that the government put this estate up. We had a lot of people, built a lot of high-rise flats and just threw a lot of people in with no recreational grounds or anything. We've learnt over the years and persevered over the years to make our own activities or form our own activities, you know. I've raised my family here, and you know, I've got to know everyone around the estate. I've 3 children that attend that school. I suppose, the same as any other parent on this estate. I'm concerned that the education of my kids, going back to the last 4 to 5 years, mainly through the people that run the school now, it's the way they've worked in with us and made themselves known to us and work with us, that people have come to be a part of the school itself over there. The type of teachers we've got, the type of principal we've got the last 4 to 5 years has changed the whole outlook on this school, and has changed the outlook of the people on this estate towards their thinking of the school. You're looking at a mini suburb here on this estate, you know, an estate of, you know, 400 odd flats, which contains, you know, roughly about 4,000 people. Just to mention the nationalities, different nationalities that are on this estate, there's 27 odd, you know, and I think just to go into the school and have a look around the school to look at all the different nationalities and that, you know, one thinks that, you know, like, how do you handle this sort of a problem? But it's not a problem in that school over there, as I well know, because, and as most of the parents on the estate know, things are running that smoothly over there, you know, where it should. One thinks that it should be a problem, but it's not.
He and some of the teachers spend a lot of time with the parents, who we consider as friends, not as that traditional teacher-parent relationship, but they're our friends. The principal's office is a very welcoming place, I think, to parents and children, and I think people often get amazed that they'll come into the school and there will be Michael sitting in the foyer or sitting in his office surrounded by people who frequently come to the school, and they feel very comfortable in talking to him about things that concern them. I don't think that they feel at all threatened by him. It's his whole personality. He just really values their opinion. He will ask them various things that he feels we need to know, and he'll report back to the staff, and he'll say things like, you know, one parent suggested to me that we should perhaps do something about, well, report cards came up last year. And so he took up the suggestion of one parent at a staff meeting, and that suggestion was discussed, and as a result of that, a proposal was prepared from the staff meeting which went to the school council about how we should be reporting to our community about the kids at school. We've tried to organise meetings, as I think every school does, and over the years we've found that that isn't the most successful way to find out what people want. So I guess we'd say that there are a lot of informal methods where we ask people what their views are. He interprets the rules loosely, I suppose, to serve the needs of our schools. For instance, if the Supplementary Grants Program tells us, as it does, that we should have a public meeting each year, yes, we of course have a public meeting, but he will also spend a lot of time talking to a lot of people on a one-to-one basis, the children particularly, as to what they see the needs of the school as being. And then he will feed those ideas into the formal structures which our bosses insist upon.
I've deliberately tried to make the parents and the kids see it, that it's their school, it's not my schools. So I keep saying that to them. In some cases it backfires. I tell the kids now, but they can't come in at lunchtime, and they say, well, you told us it's our school, so we can come in. So sometimes it backfires on you. But I've tried to tell them it's their school, and because of that, they should have some say in what goes on. Teachers go to different schools, and teachers tend to be teaching the same things. So in this particular school, the teachers need to find out what the community thinks of the school and the sort of things that they expect the school to be doing. And I think that's true of any good school. Any good school has made a conscious effort to get out and find out what the community wants. And the school responds to that. So really the community doesn't respond to what the school wants. It's the other way around.
Michael makes it his business to see each particular parent. He finds out maybe their likes and dislikes or how they feel about the school. And I think a great thing that happens in school is the fact that Michael, on regular occasions, has meetings at the school or just talks coffee mornings and that anyone is invited to. And people thrash out things, what's going on at school and all this sort of thing. I think Michael, in the long run, is guided by the people, the parents of the kids in that school, to how the school should be run.